This has been one of my favorite sections so far. What you doing? So we got some steep climbs today. That is so luxury on trail. My hiker hunger has been a whole different level. Ah, I feel like I'm dying. You can't tell how steep that is, but that's pretty steep. So I have like tweaked my left shoulder. Today was about a 30-mile day. All right, we are 32 days on the CDT, and today is August 12th, 2023. It's a little chilly this morning. This Alabama girl freezes out here. It is good hiking weather though, if you could just get up. So yeah, we're gonna trickle out today. I'm gonna kind of take it slow. I feel a little dizzy this morning. I'm not sure what's going on, so we will see what happens today. Guys, I'm having a raspberry Pop-Tart for a snack. And I always feel like it is so rewarding when I make it to my last Pop-Tart and it's not crumbled into a million pieces. Score! Looks like some sunshine's trying to poke through. I just lost some layers. It's warming up, so that feels good. And I broke my little shoelace thing this morning, so I am riding without this one, this little guy, which my shoes have about had it, but we're still gonna ride with them for a little bit. Got some elevation. All right, guys, so being on the ridge, water source is definitely dry today, so I just did, don't know, maybe half a mile. So we're gonna do about a bonus mile total to come to this water cache. Oh, got about a bonus mile in. Had to get off the ridge to go find some water. Now I'm having a camelback because it looks like a very, very dry stretch. Woo! You know, every time I look at the map and I see the elevation for the next climb, I'm like, oh, it won't be that bad. It's bad. Yeah. I'm like, oh, that can't be as bad as yesterday. Yeah, it can. Yeah, it can. Ah, I feel like I'm dying. You can't tell how steep that is, but that's pretty steep. Going right up there on that ridge. Ah. Beautiful view though, and it's sunshine, beautiful day. Yeah, so there's definitely some good things about this. All right, guys, almost to the top of this mountain. There's like a little bit less than a mile. It's about 1,000-foot elevation gain. I'm a little over 9,600 feet right now. It's definitely a climb. All right, guys, made it to the highest point of my day. We are sitting at 9,700 feet, and I feel every single bit of that climb. We're going down. Alright guys, you can see the rock cairn. That's where I go, and then the trail goes whoop, all the way up there on that ridge. So pretty cool. You see where you're going. Whoa, and just quickly entered upon a burn field. Looks kind of recent. It's one thing about Mother Nature though. It's gonna come back. Man, guys, so I have like tweaked my left shoulder. I've been having issues with it for a long time, a lot of miles. It's just some days I feel like it bothers me a little bit more than others, and today's one of those days. But I'm trying to push out a few more miles. I'm trying to make it to Llama Pass tomorrow to go into town, so the more I do today, the less tomorrow, so I can narrow in and actually give the shoulder a break for a minute. But that means we've got to push out a big day, so yeah. Love-hate relationship. Yeah, but we're just going to kind of work it out for just a minute and then cruise on. All right, I think we're going to call it home here at this little spot. I'm kind of in and out of a burn field, and I really haven't seen really good options to camp. So today was about a 30-mile day. So I didn't want to kind of bite off more than I can handle, because I tend to do that. So we're gonna stop here. I'm gonna get set up. I am starving. Like, my hiker hunger has been a whole different level on this stretch, and of course I ate all my fun stuff earlier, so now I just got left with everything I don't want to eat. But we're about to dig in my food bag too, and I'm about 8.8 miles from Llama Pass. So hopefully we can get up in the morning and cruise those out pretty early and get a town day. All right, so I had to choose between ramen or oatmeal. And seeming the fact I had 2 packs of ramen for lunch today, we're going to go with oatmeal. But side note, I've been digging this dried fruit. It is so good. It's got like pineapples and apples and cranberries and oranges and raisins. It's literally got everything, and it's got such a unique flavor. It tastes so good. So I've been like really digging it. I'm going to pour some of these in my oatmeal. That's what I did this morning too, so I'm going to do that again. Alright, it's kind of windy and I'm already kind of cold, so I may regret this, but I'm only putting up the bottom piece tonight. Just my mesh insert. I'm going to leave the rain fly off. I really haven't had service to check the weather, so fingers crossed there's no rain tonight. And fingers crossed that the wind kind of stables and I don't freeze. But this, I was thinking maybe it would help me in the morning, like, try to get moving a little quicker maybe. So, we'll see. I may not even sleep a week. Today was another day with tough climbs and lots of elevation gain. I also experienced all sorts of different terrains that one could experience in one day. I didn't have many thoughts that swarmed my mind. Today was actually pretty simple. I took in all the views, I stayed present, and I focused on one step at a time. I did spend some time watching a grasshopper and a deer. I paid close attention to the clouds and the way they were moving and all the life that was around me. The way the different flowers smell, how the terrain changes, and how much our senses can intensify. I spent most of my day in solitude as I cruised out 30 miles. I hit the milestone as I crossed over the 700-mile marker, and I spent the night watching the stars. Life can truly be oh so simple. Good morning. We are 33 days on the CDT. It's actually not too cold this morning. It's a little chilly, but to not have my rain fly, it was actually okay. I woke up last night and I had the perfect opening for stars, and there were just stars everywhere. And I watched them for a little bit. I seen 2 shooting stars, so that was a plus. So yeah, I'm glad I got to camp like this. It almost feels like a cowboy camp, but still in a tent. So yeah, I'm glad it's not too cold. I am a little chilly. It is kind of hard to get up. I'm about 8.8 miles from Liam Pass.
So I'm about to get up and pack up and hustle down. I have a friend waiting on me and I cannot wait. I'm super excited. The past few days have been kind of lonely-ish. Not much going on out here. So it's going to be good to see a friend and see a familiar face. And we're going to go find a Walmart. Always get excited when it's town day. I've been thinking of a root beer for like 3 days. Yeah, just like hiking.
I did that tunnel the other day, the ptarmigan.
All right, we did not find a Walmart, but we went to Salem, Idaho. This cute little town. Try out this Highlander brewery. All right, so I'm at Highlanders and I'm doing a Caesar salad and a slice of cheese pizza. And we got some homemade root beer here. All right, we are heading back up to Liam Pass on this 1-lane gravel road. Good job, Tags. What was the elevation on this?
7,300 feet we're going to. 2,700 feet. Same as yesterday. 2,700 feet we're climbing.
Ooh, we are getting up there. It's kind of sketchy.
Got a good fire going. And I'm doing cookies and milk. That is so luxury on Treyl.
On day 33, I was reminded to trust the timing. I cruised out 8.8 miles where I met my friends Tags and Chanel. The timing couldn't have been more perfect. The trailhead was 12 miles of dirt road before it connected to a main highway, and I would have walked this, not realizing, so Tags definitely saved me some steps. Also ran out of water yesterday, and this section was very dry. Having some trail magic and getting the Gatorade and root beer was a heaven and saving grace. We drove to the closest town in hopes to resupply, but the little town of Tendo was closed on some days. This turned into a road trip to Salmon where I attempted to resupply at 3 grocery stores, but a no-go. They were either closed or not made for hikers. But I did get to experience the scenic drive. I ended up resupplying for the day at a gas station and headed back to the trailhead just in time for sunset where we set up camp at Lewis and Clark. Life is all about working through the obstacles. Sometimes you just have to flow with the wave and make it work. The highlight of my day was splurging on pizza and ice cream, and shout out for Tags for saving the day and coming at the most perfect time with amazing trail magic.
Hey! Welcome to the CDT. Hello humans, we are day 34 on the CDT. I camped last night at the Lima Pass and started back on trail this morning. It was really nice. Tags and baby girl Chanel got to walk with me for a little bit. And that feels good to kind of have the company. And shout out to Tags for saving the day yesterday. When I got to Lima Pass, I also didn't realize that it was 12 miles of dirt road before you even reach the road. So if I had to hitch or something, that would have been a really bad situation. And in Tendoi, there was one store that was also a general store / post office / like ranger station, and they were closed on Sundays. So that's something to keep in mind too. So
I am so glad that I had a friend nearby. So we actually went an extra 20 miles to Salem, Idaho, where I was able to get like a pizza and a salad. We stopped at Highlander Brewery. It was really good, but 2 of the grocery stores was closed, and the 3rd grocery store was all like an organic market. So they actually didn't have like cheap hiker stuff. It was more like that fancy chocolate and fruits, and I was like, I can't do this. So I ended up resupplying at a gas station for like a day, and now I'm going to slack pack to Leodore. It's about a 26-mile day, and slack pack, I mean, I'm only carrying like 1 day of food. There is a 15-mile water carry, and then at that 15 miles, there's actually rumors that there's dead animals that's decomposing in that water source. So I'm actually carrying 3 liters of water and a Gatorade right now. And because the CDT is unpredictable, I'm still carrying my sleeping bag and my mat, just in case I need a cowboy or something. But I did leave my tent behind to kind of save some weight. So yeah, I'm excited. Today's gonna be a little big day, but then I get to go back into Leodore. Shout out to Tags, you are amazing. Such a great friend. Little fun fact about Tags, I met him when I was through hiking. Our paths crossed on the AT a little bit through social media, but I actually got to meet him when I was hiking through Florida, and he provides amazing trail magic for the hikers, and I don't think I would have made it through Florida without him. So super thankful of all the paths and all the people I meet that the trail brings to me. It's just amazing, amazing friendships. So yeah, we're gonna knock out this day and get it. So far, it's been a beautiful morning. Walked through the little meadow. I guess I'm currently about a little over 3 miles in this morning. So yeah, we're gonna get it. Y'all, we definitely have some elevation today, and we definitely have some climbs, but it's so much better when there's views and it's rewarding and the wind's not killer. So I'm taking advantage of this right now. Oh, it's so pretty. Y'all, the sunshine feels so good. It's still a little chilly for me. This Alabama girl likes her sunshine. Guys, I'm just feeling really grateful because it seems like every time I get myself in a situation, which I tend to do quite often, adventuring with Puddin, you know, just living life on edge. But every time I get myself in one of these like little situations, it seems to always work out. And that's the thing, like I try to remind myself, especially when I go back in the real world, is things are always working out. Sometimes it's not how it seems, and sometimes it's not really what we want. But really, like, we don't know what's around the corner. So it's just like, trust the timing, and things always kind of work out like it's supposed to. You just kind of have to be present and trust they're working out. Hey, the most random spot to see a cow that I wasn't expecting. Kind of really close to the trail. There you go. Just another day on the CDT. Hey, what you doing? You're okay. Alright guys, so I'm on a pie kick, obviously, so I'm trying another JJ Bakery's pie. This time I've seen strawberry and cream, so we're going to give this a try. Apparently it is vanilla and strawberry. I don't think I've had this one yet. That's good. Yeah, rock on. Y'all, this section is absolutely beautiful. It's breathtaking.
so thankful that it's sun shining. It's such a beautiful day. This has been one of my favorite sections so far. Yes, the water's been dry, but it's so beautiful. All right, so I have about 3 miles to the parking lot. It's been kind of a big day. My hips are so sore. I've been having some issues with my hips, especially my left one, for quite some time now. And every now and then it will kind of give me some trouble, kind of like my left shoulder. Like some days it's fine, and then some days it's just, it's there. So hopefully when I get to camp today or tonight, I can, oh man, speaking of my hips, I can't even step over the blowdown. But hopefully when I get to camp tonight, I can get a good stretch and kind of wind down and relax. And yeah, sometimes a good stretch just feels good. So yeah. Like it's these days that I'm like extremely just blissful and thankful, and I just have so much gratitude because it's like so beautiful and perfect weather, and I don't know, I'm right where I belong and it feels good. Sometimes I feel like through hiking it can be a very lonely journey depending on the trail and what you're out there to seek. But I needed a lot of this alone time, and I passed a few no-bows today, and they were like really fun conversations, and it's just really cool to just see how interesting the hiker breed is. Like I love it. I feel like it's just a different breed, different culture. You relate with people so quick out here, and yeah, I feel like it's the best type of self-healing. It's like you just look out there and it's like things are always working out. Things are okay. So many times, like I want to have service and then I'm like forced to disconnect out here. It's like the service is boop. The CDT, like I don't know, I get lucky. So out here the service is definitely in and out. Sometimes I'll get lucky and I'll have like a few bars that I can like talk to family or loved ones and get to do like the social media work, and then all of a sudden everything just dies. And and I don't know, it's just like it forces me to disconnect sometimes, and I feel like it can be a good feeling. Things are still going to be there when you come back to the real world and reality and the bars and the service. Until the meantime, you just get to enjoy what's around you. Sometimes it's frustrating because I want to talk and stuff, but then sometimes it's good. It's good to disconnect and enjoy your own company and enjoy this beautiful world we live in. Oh, you can see the van way down there. Tags is in the parking lot waiting. So excited. Look away.
On day 34, I decided to challenge myself. I got a mini slack pack and knocked out 26 miles, where this put me into Lador. This is where I also found out that the entire town of Lador shut down at 5 and I missed my resupply again. I was able to get some trail magic in the parking lot where I got a salad, steak, and potatoes. I crossed paths with a few hikers, which helped with the solitude. I seen some cows, a deer, some beautiful fields and meadows. I also had a nosebleed. I embraced the dirt road climbs and the wind, and I cowboy camped in the parking lot watching the stars on full blast. The CDT has been full of obstacles, but it's the perfect reminder that things never go as planned, and sometimes we just have to flow with the wave of life, and sometimes it leads us exactly where we need to be.